Hello guys, it's Becca and it is time for BookTube, Thursday's BookTube. This is an open collab and it is hosted by Life with Patty and Mountain Home and Kitchen, I think is the name of the channel. Life with Patty is Patty. My Mountain Home and Kitchen, if I'm not mistaken, her name is Daphne. I'm having to get all of this in my mind, and it takes me a little while to get everything in my mind. But, like I said, this is an open collab that anyone can join. And what you do is, on Thursdays, you do a video, anything connected with books. Anything. You can do a book review of a novel you're reading. You could do a coloring book haul, a regular book haul. Just, you can take us to the library with you. Whatever you want to do, as long as it's concerning books. So I'm back this week to I had told you last week about the book I was reading. If this is the first video of mine that you've seen of the BookTube videos, I only read Christian romance books. That's because I don't like a lot of scenes, a lot of, they call it Christian romance, but there's very little romance in it. And that's the way I like it. But last week, excuse the yawns, guys, I'm not feeling good today. Yesterday, I was feeling pretty good, and I thought I was coming out of this flare that I'm in, and I thought I was, on the mend. But I did do some extra work yesterday that I don't do, on a everyday basis or even weekly basis, because hubby usually does it for me. But I swept and mopped the kitchen. Yes, just one room. But I swept it and mopped it. And it's threw me back into feeling exhausted again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have fibromyalgia, and there's certain things I do that throws me into a flare up of it, and I can go several months and not have a flare up, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm just totally exhausted. Wake up in pain. Just, let's get off of that. So last week I was reading the book, The Grand Hotel by, let's see. I didn't put the author. I can't believe I didn't write the author down. Mary Davis. Mary Davis. The author is Mary Davis. Now, The Grand Hotel, I mainly read the love-inspired books put out by Harlequin Romance, or Harlequin, whatever that's called. Because they're easier to access. But I loved, back in the day, loved to read the Heart Song Presents books. To me, they were more, had even less romance in it. It was just a story theme, and at the end, maybe this man and woman got together. Well, always somebody got together, man and woman got together, and was just a kiss at the end of the book. And I don't like to read hard romance. I don't like to read anything that's, you know, that's too deep, too romantic. For a better way to put it. You know what I mean. I don't like scenes in there that's not appropriate. Um, I just want clean Christian fiction, romance. But the Grand Hotel, I get my books on Kindle. And the Grand Hotel is it's a Heart Song Presents. Now, I don't know if Heart Song Presents, if that's no longer a business, or if they, you know, turned into a different name. I don't know, but I haven't seen Heart Song Presents in a long time. This is an older book, and the Grand Hotel that I was reading last week. So sorry, guys, but it was so good. I won't tell you the ending of it. I told you a little bit about it. I read you a little bit about it last week. And, you know, I told you that this Amy is her name, went to this hotel, the Grand Hotel, looking for a hidden treasure that her great-grandfather left to the family. And I'm not going to tell you what that treasure is. She did find it, naturally. She found it, and I will say that it's something you wouldn't expect, but it was very special. So I'm going to leave it that way in case you want to look up that book and read it. I'm not going to, you know, ruin it for you. So what I do, since I'm sorry, fibro's in full bloom today. Since I read on Kindle and don't have a physical book, what I do is I have a little personal printer, and so I print out a screenshot the front of the book off my Kindle. Well, it's on my phone. It's the Kindle app. I screenshot it, and then I put it in my book journal and write what it's about. So this book is the one I'm starting on. This one is a love-inspired book. No, it ain't either. It says Truly You. I don't know if it's love-inspired. I didn't write that down. Whether it's love-inspired or just a Christian romance. But the author is Frances Devine, D-E-V-I-N-E, Devine. Frances Devine. I hope I'm saying it right. The title is White River Sunrise. And I started this book on the 3rd of this month. And I will put down the date that I finish it. I'm going to read what what the Kindle app said, you know, about the book. I don't know what you call that. Where it's telling you about the book. So you can see if you want to read it. So I'm going to read what it said. Addie Sullivan is content with her life in Bransontown, Missouri. Well, mostly. Part of her longs to be adventurous and travel beyond her hometown, but she could never leave the children she teaches or her family, who all need her, especially her twin, Abby. Even if she must give up her chance for love. Jim Castle can't believe his good fortune. Addie Sullivan is still single. However, his job demands he travel a lot, and Addie would never leave her family. Would she? Will Addie and Jim stubbornly hold on to things they think are more important, or give God control of their lives and hearts? So I have been reading this book. I'm thinking I'm already on the 6th chapter. Maybe further than that. I can't remember. I'm a slow reader, and I do other things also. So I don't just read all the time. I read a little bit at night. And so it takes me a little while to read a book. So I am on, I think, the 6th or 7th chapter. I can't remember. But so far, it's really good. It's more, it's not the modern day. It's more like, I think back in the, really even further back than the 1960s. I can't remember now. I think it tells the beginning of the book, what the date is, as far as the plot of the book, the story, what the date is. So it's more of a, it's not really historical, but it's somewhere along that line, in between historical and modern, contemporary, whatever you want to call it, book. And it's really good so far. I have really enjoyed it. I'm just really getting good into it right now, but and I don't want to give nothing away in case you would like to read it. But I'm really enjoying it. But I do have some physical books. Someone gifted me some physical books. So next week's booktube, I'm going to be doing a, I don't know if you'd call it a haul, a gift, a happy mail, happy mail gift of books. I'll be sharing those with you next week on booktube, because I'm sure I won't be through with this book by then to start a new one to tell you about. So come back next Thursday for Thursday's booktube and see what books I have that I received for Happy Mail. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's called White River Sunrise by Frances Devine. It's really, like I said, I'm just now getting into it, but it's really held my attention. A book has to grab me at the very beginning for me to want to read it. If it starts out just mundane and nothing exciting, then it's hard for me to keep reading it. But this one has really grabbed my attention, and I'm really enjoying it. If you like the Christian romance type books, so far I highly recommend White River Sunrise. I also highly recommend The Grand Hotel by Mary Davis, if you like the Christian fiction type romance books. So I wanted to tell you that I had finished that one and started on the other one. And so yeah, be sure to come back next Thursday and see what books I was gifted. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. I hope you enjoyed this little booktube review, or I don't know really what you would call it. I'm not finished with that one book, but I am The Grand Hotel. And I do highly recommend it if you're into Christian romance books. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just showing you my color page I'm working on. I forgot to mention, go check out Patty and Daphne. I will have both their links in the title as well as the hashtag. So go check them out and see what they're doing for BookTube, Thursday's BookTube. And also, if you click on the hashtag, you can see what everyone else is doing that's participating in the collab. All right, I'm gone this time. Bye.